Hello everyone, my name is Mohammad Khalid and I'm working as Senior Software Engineer at Juwai IQI. Today I am going to talk about AI revolution in real estate industry, how it's automizing, personalizing and transforming the industry. But before that, I am going to provide an overview about the topic, the rise of AI, a new industrial revolution. Then I am going to talk about supervised learning and generative AI. After that, I am going to talk about the drawbacks of AI and what are the best practices of AI. Then the major challenges faced by most businesses. And after that, I am going to provide a solution for it, which is fine-tuning with business-specific data. And what are the benefits of fine-tuned AI systems? And finally, I'm going to provide a demo how we can achieve the fine-tuned AI systems. First of all, the rise of AI, a new industrial revolution. AI has become a very big important part of our lives, just like electricity when it first started out. Remember how cool it was when it was started out. You can just flip a switch to turn on a light. Remember how cool it was when you could just flip a switch to turn on a light. AI is making processes smoother and more innovative. It is like a new industrial revolution like electricity did years ago. Back when electricity was first introduced, it did more than just lighting up our spaces. It powered up industries and revolutionized our way of life. AI is in the same junction now, especially in real estate industry. It is not a single tool, but a whole toolbox. It is like a Swiss army knife that is streamlining a tons of processes we handle daily. Now I am going to provide an overview what is supervised learning. It is like training a super fast learner. It is like training a super fast learner to recognize patterns. In real estate industry, we can say we can train with listing data to identify potential property hotspots or customer preferences. So once the training is done, it can predict future trends, making tasks like customer service or inventory management. And after that, it can also identify the best property listing for investment opportunities in a long, more efficient way. And another aspect of AI is generative AI, which is like the creative body in real estate industry. This technology can be used to design virtual property tours, create realistic images for properties, and much more. And finally, we can say AI has become a very important part of our everyday life. It is not just futuristic. It is not just futuristic robots or movie stuff. It's real and happening now. Lot of real estate agents, sellers, buyers, and investors making smart decisions using AI tools. It's pushing us forward like electricity did 100 years ago. But hold on, it is not a smooth sailing in the AI world. Just like a movie with a twist, there are plot complications we must deal with. So some AI-generated content, as cool as it sounds, can sometimes lead us astray. So we need to be concerned about the drawbacks of AI systems. First of all, it can provide wrong information. It can provide some messed up information. For example, it can produce a property details that has wrong price or wrong number of rooms. It is bad, right? There comes copy-paste issues. It can generate content from website that it should not produce, or it can copy photos from website that it should not use. Then repeating mistakes. AI is like a parrot. It tries to repeat itself whatever it hears. So when it is trained based on wrong information or biased information, it tries to provide biased data. And then skipping credits. It's like telling some share it's like sharing some news but forgetting the source. AI can do that too. It can suggest some properties, but it cannot provide the historical story or record for supporting that claim. After that, the privacy issue. Everyone want to keep secrets, but AI system can accidentally publish some client budget information or private plans that we don't want to share. What idea? Whose idea is it anyway? AI is very creative, but it's not perfect. It can generate some design or advertisement that it seems like it copied from someone's original work. This should not be done. And another drawback is work worries. As AI is taking more roles every day, some people in our workplace are not feeling easy in their future trends. Some people in our workplace are not feeling easy about their future career. It is like a movie scene where all the robots controlling everything, and it just jumped off from the screen and taking all of our roles of managing the documents or paperwork in our workplace. And lastly, we need to consider leaning a lot in AI is like putting all your eggs in one basket. So whenever a sneaky hacker tries to break our system, it can modify all the information, or we can be in hot water. So these are the drawbacks that we need to be concerned about. We cannot take AI at its face value. Trusting AI blindly is like riding a bike with no hands. So we need to be cautious. We need to be adventurous, but we need to be cautious, and we need to use AI wisely. So what are the best practices of using AI? Flagging AI created outputs. It is like when food companies tries to label the food products when it says it's gluten free or it's vegan. So whenever we need to whip emails or generate reports or anything else that is seen by the customers, we need to tag that this is made by AI. This produces more transparency. For example, an AI assistant that handles customer query, we need to provide a note that you are chatting with an AI assistant so that the customer knows he is chatting with an AI assistant. Doing the detective work, we often try to get information or article information or listing description from the ChatGPT or any AI tools. But we cannot directly share the content from the ChatGPT or any AI tools. We need to double check, and we need to be like detective. Avoiding biases. I told you before that AI is like parrot. It tries to repeat itself what it hears. So if it was trained based on wrong information or biased data, it will generate biased content. So we must train it right. Another best practice is quality control checkpoint. AI is like baking. You need to test it before serving. So whenever you use an AI content, there should be some quality control checkpoint, and you should use some AI tools or anything to control the quality. Lastly, know your AI. Whatever tools we are using, we need to know what it can and what it cannot do before you hit the road, because we would not drive a new car without knowing all its control. Otherwise, it will make a lot of troubles. The major challenges faced by businesses. The number one challenge that is faced by all the businesses is adaptability. Adaptability means changing with the changing fast with the modern pace of technology. So there are some cases like we want to adapt to AI, but our employees are not ready. They are not willing to learn new technology, or our systems are not changed to adapt the AI better. So many companies were asked, are you ready to adapt or are you ready to change frequently? Then most of them replied, we are not ready, or we want to update our system, but we cannot. So if the businesses cannot adapt, even the coolest AI would not be helpful. So one of the most important things to look into is adaptability. We need to change with the pace of modern technology. And many businesses were asked, what is the most important skill that is needed for in the workplace? And they did not reply with technological skills. They replied that creativity is the most important skill to embrace AI. We need to think critically, and we need problem solvers to adapt technology or to adapt AI in our workplace. And another challenge is resources. Most of the businesses are going to hire a lot of AI experts in 2024, but there are shortages of AI experts in the industry. So this is another challenge that is faced by the businesses. Now I am going to provide an easy solution that can be taken by most of the businesses, which can be called a surviving tool for any businesses, and I can call it fine-tuning AI systems. It is easy to do. It saves a lot of time and no need for AI experts. You can use your business specific data to fine-tune, and any business can adapt these who have data. What you need to do to fine-tune? I would say you know your customers, you have data on what they buy, what they don't like, and on which occasions they tend to buy more. So you can use this information and fine-tune OpenAI API with your customers' information or products information and generate better revenue, more revenue from your business. Another advantage is no more guessing games. Choosing a new product or planning a sale sometimes feels like throwing darts in the dark. But when you have fine-tuned AI system, these guessing games no more in your business. So whenever you do fine-tune, it will help you to foresee what properties to look for, what's turning into a hot buy, or what prices are about to do a tango. Now many business can think the cost will be higher for fine-tuning, but I would say fine-tuning OpenAI API with your business specific data is much cheaper than fine-tuning an open source large language model, because I have tried to fine-tune large language model like Llama 2. It's very easy, but whenever you try to host in cloud, then the cost is magnificent. The cost would be $150 per day, which might be a very big amount annually for any businesses. But one advantage of this fine-tuning system is your data will be private. So if you're concerned about your data, your customers' data or products data, then you can use Llama 2 or any other open source large language models. But if you are concerned about the cost, I would suggest you to use fine-tuning OpenAI API. Now, how can we embrace fine-tuned AI systems? I would say start with what you know. You know your customers, you know your business, you know how many cups of coffee are sold per day, or you know how many visitors are visiting your website every day. And you need to choose your user-friendly AI tools. So you don't need to be a technical whiz to fine-tune AI systems. There are a lot of user-friendly tools in the market that you can use and provide the AI system. Next is teach your AI. Here your data comes. You need to prepare your data and provide it to OpenAI so that it can fine-tune and use it for your AI chatbot. Test the waters. You don't need to implement all your business logic together at once. You can try a small piece of project and then see how it performs. So you can check how is the performance based on specific small amount of business data that you have. Finally, I want to say grow together. Whenever your business changes, you can keep your AI tool in your loop. Don't get rid of the AI tool whenever a small change happens in your business. Now, what are the benefits of fine-tuned AI systems? First of all, it saves a lot of time and money. AI can finish time-consuming tasks like sorting emails or scheduling tasks. So you don't need to focus on the small things. You can focus on the big things and you can save a lot of time in this way. Another benefit is knowing your customers better. Our fine-tuned AI system can easily predict, recognize patterns, why some products are popular or who is buying them. Then based on that information, it can suggest what are the properties that are going to be sold very fast. Then make smarter decisions. Based on our fine-tuned AI system, no guessing, and it can provide solid facts and predictions so that we can take decisions more smarter way. Another benefit is getting personal with marketing. So based on the information it provides, you can easily maintain or you can easily track what marketing strategy you should take based on the information. Handle problems quickly. So AI systems are very fast to recognize the supply shortage. Is there any supply shortage or an unhappy customer? So once you identify the problem, you can easily fix the problem very fast. Now, what are the steps of fine-tuning? The steps of fine-tuning is you need to prepare and upload training data and prepare diverse set of conversations that is going to be asked by your customer and that is going to be replied by the AI bot. And in the training data, each message should have a role, content, and optional name. You don't require a lot of data to train your AI chatbot. At least 10 examples is enough. So as you collect your data, then you need to split the data into training and test portion. And you need to remember the token limits. The maximum token limit is 4096. So whenever you remember to keep training data to under 4000 tokens. And the pricing, for example, if your training data has 10,000 tokens and we need to perform 3 epochs, then the expected cost would be 2.40 USD, which is much cheaper compared to the fine-tuning of open source large language models like Llama 2. The Llama 2 costing would be 150 USD per day. Now I am going to show you a basic Excel sheet where agents ask some question and our support team provides answer. This Excel question and answers are going to be converted to OpenAI format. This is the OpenAI format. You can see that each message object is the question and the answer by the support team. It has a system role. What would be the role for the system? Then it has a user role, the question asked by the agent, and it has assistant role, the answer that is going to be replied by the AI chatbot. This is a simple format, and you can convert your Excel question and answer to this format and upload it to OpenAI system. You need to log in and go to fine tuning, then select create, and you need to upload the file for fine tuning. You select your file from your desktop and upload it into the OpenAI system. It has another uploading file area where you can upload the same file or any test file to validate the format of OpenAI, whether it satisfies the format or not. As there's no error, so it should be correct, or it should be okay to fine tune. As I already fine tuned, so I'm not going to do it again. As you can see, the top one is the model name, and it creates a job ID. This is the job ID. Whenever you start creating fine tuning, it creates a job ID, and it takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes based on your size of data, training data. So once the fine tuning is done, I am going to the playground section of OpenAI. First, you need to select the fine-tuned model. This is my model, and I am going to select the temperature. Temperature lower to 0 means it is going to reply with the accurate information. If I take it to 1, then it will try to be more creative. So let's fix it to 0.4. And our system message is, you are an AI-powered customer support assistant from IQI. I asked, I am a real estate agent from IQI, and it replied, hi there, something like this. I asked about an issue in Atlas, and it replied with the information. Then how do I join IQI as an agent? It replied the procedure to join IQI as an agent. Then I want to resign from IQI. It replied with an emotion that it is sad to see me leaving from IQI. I asked what are the procedure of leaving from IQI. Then it replied back with the procedures of resigning from IQI. Then I'm going to show you one third-party application, which is Chaskick. You can integrate this Chaskick into your business application. For example, this is a Atlas API application, and I am going to integrate as a chatbot. The integration is super easy. You just need to copy a piece of code and paste it into your application, and this chatbot will be appearing in your application. So I'm going to ask the same question here. Let's see how it performs. I am a real estate agent from IQI. Let's see. Hi, how can I help you today? Okay. I have signed up, but there's an issue, and it replied with the instruction what to do. Then I would ask, how much is the joining fee to join IQI? It replied with a wrong joining fee. Now I tried to rectify the information. And it said sorry, and next time it will be replying with the correct joining fee. See, it will reply the correct joining fee. I asked what is the procedure from resigning from IQI, and it replied with the instructions. And this is the admin panel where admin can see all the messages that was questioned by the agent and replied by the OpenAI chatbot. And if you are not happy with the answer from ChatGPT or OpenAI, you can directly respond from the menu or the portal, so that user is not misguided. User gets correct information. So this is the part where admin can interact with the customer. So finally, I want to say, uh, embracing AI is super easy. We need to be wise enough considering the drawbacks of using AI systems. Our focus should not be just on the technological aspects. Need focus on fostering a culture of adaptability, creativity, and adapt changes. And there should be continuous learning to fully leverage AI capability among the employee in the workplace. And we need collaboration and open dialogue within organizations to navigate the future shaped by AI. So that's all from me. Thank you. Thank you for today. Bye bye.